have only 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, let's get this. Okay, so the first question is the obvious message of the author. Yeah.
Yeah, what is the obvious message of the speaker in the poem?
Okay. So I guess for me, I mean, obviously, it seems that the author is trying to make out that yeah, war isn't such a bad thing. And I guess the second
Mhm.
question we'll discuss more into depth about if that's kind of vague or not. But I think that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that just me or
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
lighting angles?
Chris,
But yeah,
Um, what was the question?
what is the obvious message of the speaker in the
Oh,
poem?
okay. So he's talking about how it's hard to for people to let the member of the family going to war, but the author trying to camouflage, saying everything will be alright
yeah,
by saying war is kind when it's not.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I guess it's so. Like, do we all agree that that's what the author is trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Another second question is if it's anything is says otherwise. Yeah. If any details kind of argue or make it for that message to see. Is that what I understand?
yeah. The second question is, are there any details that make us doubt that message?
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
Nile cannot really hear you.
Okay. So I thought that was just me that I can't really hear, but
okay,
Nile,
let
we cannot
me,
hear you. I don't think so. No, we cannot hear. Nile, we cannot hear you.
okay. Anyways,
Okay.
I think there's
Yeah.
obvious details. For me, I'm just gonna say my stuff because she wanted me to talk a little bit more, so I'm gonna just say my little piece. But
uh-huh. Go ahead.
um, I think one of the details was um that makes it seem kind of yeah, you don't really see that main message from the author. Is that she's talking about war is kind, but again, there's examples of like 1,000 corpses, like 1,000 bodies, like
Yeah.
all over the funeral, and I don't know if that really shows that war is kind, like Grace was saying.
Okay, for me, the speaker often says war is kind, even though the speaker depicts a very tragic way about the war. That seems to me, how can be that war is kind? Because we all know that war is not kind. Yeah,
Is it question number two?
yeah,
Okay, so in my opinion, I think the detail like of the poem is like trying to tell about the good side of the war. That's the the author was trying to like use this like obvious message, which is war is kind, like trying to tell about like the good side of it. Like it's not just about like the day or like mourning or something bad. It could be something like the war. The purpose of the war is like to bring back the peace to the country and also people as well.
I think. Miss or in kind in
Uh-huh.
this poem. What does all this tell us about the poem attitude or tune towards war?
Go Ace.
Um,
Go Blue.
attitude. I don't know. I feel like he's trying to convince himself. I mean, the author, not him. The author is trying to convince themselves like that war is a good thing, and so he's coming up with all of these scenarios and uh, where yeah, he's trying to convince himself that I mean, soldiers are supposed to die. That's what they're trained to do, sort of thing. And so, I don't think he really believes himself. Believes themselves.
Okay.
I'm
For
not
me,
gonna hear anyone.
for me, the image saying war make me
It's
feel
very sad.
disappointed. Okay, even though he says war is kind. Uh, for instance, the poem reads, "Your father tumbled in the yellow trenches, but these men were born into drill and die." These images make me feel uh, disappointed.
I think for me the poem attitude is like suicidal because they say little soul who thirst for fight. So like they take it life for granted. I mean, too easy. I mean, so lightly, and kind of the poem is very dark. Actually. Nile, cannot hear you.
Huh? Hey, just do sign language now. No, it's a hangout.
How
You
about
can't
not?
hear what she. There's no like sound for it.
Okay, I hear you guys. So, can you repeat the question again? So it's like question
Okay,
number three again. Sorry, are we on that question?
Yeah,
Okay.
attitude and tune.
Like, how do the images of war make I feel like about war? It makes me feel like the fight in the battlefield, like blood and death. But like at the end, I feel like the happiness after the war, the of people, like not people that were, I mean, like were in the battlefield, but people who are waiting for the like like sons of like the members of the family that they are in the military to go home safely. That what I feel about the war. Like after the war, then returning home and everybody is happy. That's all. That's all.
okay.
Yep.
So,
I like that.
guys, I have to go now and keep going. No worries.
Okay, MG.
Okay. KMG, goodbye. Work hard.
RMG,
Bye.
all of them. 5G, protect us.
Bye.
Go to war.
Who is doing the next paper? That was it. We finished the
Oh, we're done?
3 questions. Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Nile, last word. Who is doing the paper? You?
Someone.
Oh,
I just finished fire.
is the one who lost her voice.
Niall, you want to do the paper since you cannot hear you?
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, I'll do the next one. I'll do the next
Yeah.
discussion paper.
Oh, you're the one or Nile?
The next one.
Okay. Good
Okay.
night.